out of interior passes. Seas 4 feet. Patchy fog and freezing fog. Friday, north wind November 8th.
So we got the regular entries, our dates that we were here, 5 deer, 20 dungeons. Here we were at King Salmon Bay, and I entered. Jason killed his largest buck to date. Ryan killed his first buck ever. Dug clams on our first night here. Ryan and Jason enjoyed an orca show in our new Lund skiff. No visitors, no neighbors.
All right, Dick and I are going dig some clams. We'll see how this goes. Oh, got one. Oh. Oh, we got a live one, Dick. You do? Yeah. Oh, I got another one. Yeah, we. Oh, did you guys hear that? Back at the Cameron cabin. Got in here last night, unloaded all the gear, and it started snowing. About 3 to 4 inches of fresh snow on the ground. So we're gonna run up the beach and hop up into these meadows and look for a couple deer real quick, then go set some shrimp pots. So see how it goes. So we're trucking along here and saw this tree. The only one with no snow on it anywhere. You can see they're rubbing on that. Tracks are pretty fresh. Yeah, hopefully we'll run into them. Yeah, that's promising.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful day. What do you got to say, buddy?
Well, we're cruising up here. We hit this call for a second, and a deer walked right out in front and it started coming towards us. So we posted up on this tree and dumped him with my 243. I haven't shot a deer with this since I was a kid, so I'm pretty pumped about it.
Just happened. We're gonna walk up on it.
We'll go check it out.
Hopefully this thing has stabilizer in it. Thing came right to the call. See it?
It's gonna be great. Right in the center.
Good shot, man.
Cool. The old 243. That's awesome.
That's really cool. And we were 5-minute walk to the cabin.
Yeah.
So
Drop the guts and drag it down their hole, huh?
good, yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Right on.
All right.
Well, after we calmed down a little bit and got to looking, turned out this thing's a little button buck. So there's that. That's
Probably
awesome.
why I came into the call that way.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we're gonna drag this sucker out of here. Get back to the cabin, grab a cup of coffee, and put that boat in the water.
Ryan dragging his deer down.
The trail of deers. All right, we just got back to the cabin. Got the deer hanging here. We're gonna throw the transducer on the boat so we can see where we're gonna set these shrimp pots. So we're gonna run down to the boat real quick, get that thing stuffed on there, and then head out to the point and try to set these pots before it gets too late. It's gonna get dark here about 4, and it's about 1:30 right now. So anyway, we're gonna get this buttoned up and head out. So one of the big dangers about doing this stuff is in this much snow is you run into stuff like this. And it's hard to see. There's a lot of these little potholes out in the muskeg. If you step on the wrong thing, you can sink to the bottom, and there's no bottom. So you get stuck in one of these pretty easy. So you just got to go slow and kind of test every step. Well, that's where we went in a couple hours ago. Now it's high tide. We're getting ready for our pickup.
Yeah, more than enough.
All right. So, what do we got? 5?
Yeah.
Nice. You want to reset this one right here, huh?
Yeah, both of them.
All right. We're going to set in the same spot, see what we get tomorrow.
All right, all right.
All right, we're back at it. As you can see, the snow is mostly gone. We got a pretty big storm. It blew really hard for about 2 days and then poured rain. So all of our snow is gone, which was kind of nice to have for tracking and stuff like that, but it was kind of a pain to walk in. So we're back to just wet and soggy. So we're gonna go see if we can't lay eyes on something up in these meadows. Well, that doe that I spooked, I ended up getting back on her, getting a shot off. That was pretty cool. That's the second deer with this rifle, or third total. And this one, my scope fogged up a couple days ago, so we had to take her off and go open sights with it, but it worked out. So I'm gonna get this thing packed up. I'm probably about 3-4 hours from the cabin. Yeah, probably 3 hours from the cabin. And it's gonna get dark in about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna try to hustle up and get back to the beach before it gets dark. If I time the tides wrong, which I probably did, then I'll get cliffed out at the water and I'll have to go kind of backtrack, go up into the meadows and go around, or get a hold of Dick and Jason. So I'm kind of gonna go down. There's a route through here, through one more meadow, and then I'll go down and look, kind of see what the water's doing, because I don't pay that much attention to the tides that I probably should. But all right, we're gonna get moving. The green weenie saves us again. Jason and Dick let me borrow this awesome skiff today, and I'm gonna go hit these meadows on the other side of the bay. The tides were right to kind of get us the start we wanted, so we just pushed the skiff down into chase the tide a little bit, and got us in the water. So I'm gonna run over here, see if we can't find a deer, because we haven't really messed around in these meadows over here, so they're pretty untouched. Let's see what happens. So shortly after high tide, the deer will come down on the falling tide and eat the seaweed and stuff like that off the beach. I'm not sure exactly what they're picking out of it, but and then as the tide starts coming up, they'll head back up into the meadows. So I came over on the kind of lower, the tide's still going out, still falling. So I'll walk the beach to up here where there's some meadows kind of close to the beach, and then I'll pop up in those meadows, make a loop with the wind in my face, go and hunt in, and then I'll probably just walk back and try to beat the tide so I don't get cliffed out. But that's the plan for today. We'll see what happens. Stuff like this makes you really question some life decisions. This stuff is loud. It's all about chest height. So we're gonna bust through it and get up into this meadow where it's nice and quiet. So we're gonna let this quiet down for maybe 15-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit the call, and we'll see what happens. It's a nice little meadow. I got him. I see him right over there. Whew. That was awesome. I didn't even blow the call. Look at that. That's awesome. What a cool animal. What a cool animal. I'm gonna drag this thing back to the beach, hopefully through a different route than I took to get here. And I'm gonna run back up here and hunt a little bit more. We'll pick this one up on the tide. And I know I said it before, but coming down here and getting to do this stuff and being able to bring my rifle that I had when I was a kid and come hike around out here in the areas and the land that I grew up in is just an awesome opportunity. And I just really appreciate Dick and Jason letting me come out here and do this stuff with them. It's a really special place. So I can't say it enough how much I appreciate coming out to this spot. So I love it out here. All of that there is what I'm trying to avoid. I think I got a really good spot to drag him across right here. And then I'll be up around that deadfall or the windfall. I can go straight to the beach. But we'll see what happens. All right, well, I got him tucked up underneath this tree here and the beach is right there. So whenever I get, when we go on the high tide ride, we'll come and snag them out. So I'm gonna walk out to the beach, put some marks on the land there, and then go back up and grab my pack and keep hunting.
I think I just shot the biggest buck of my life. First of all, this doe came right to me within 10 yards. And I shot her, well, and I looked right behind her. This guy was standing behind her. And that's probably the biggest buck of my life. I'm so happy, I don't even know what to say. Got a lot of work ahead of me, but I've been waiting for that to happen. It just was so perfect. I mean, she just came sprinting, and he came right after her. 3x3 with eye guards. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get to work.
Advisory Wednesday. Tonight, north winds increasing to 20 knots late. Higher gusts out of Taku and Let late. Seas 4 feet. Patchy.
The initial entry in our logbook is by my father, Farland F. Cameron, Jim, and he writes, "To whom it may concern, this hunting cabin was built in 1957 for the purpose of hunting deer, ducks, and any other critter that crossed our paths, worthy of shooting. Cabin was built by Farland, Jim Cameron, and Keith Myers in 1957. Tools used were crosscut saw, axe and adze, and a triple block and tackle. Logs were pulled from across the creek to the cabin site. It has been used every year since that date by the Cameron family, Jim, Don, Dick, and their friends for hunting, and it has served its purposes well over the years. Hundreds of deer and ducks and some bear have met their end here at this King Salmon Bay cabin. Many good hunting days have been enjoyed here. No log was kept from 1957 to 1985. If you use this cabin, take care of it and don't be afraid to replenish the wood supply. Don't cut any trees close to the cabin. Enjoy your stay, as it is a fun place to be at away from city life." Jim, Farland F. Cameron.